Hey everyone, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So Donald Trump, so he's been indicted again, this time on federal charges related to this 2-year saga in which allegedly he did not want to return classified documents which he took after he left the White House. Even though he was issued with a subpoena to return these documents, he did not want to return them. So as a result, Trump is, after a 2-year investigation, Trump is facing 38 felony charges, which includes alleged violations of the Espionage Act. So what this reading we're going to look into today, I'm not going to get into details of the Espionage Act. I have looked at it. It appears quite woolly, but I don't want to get into that right now. I just want to do a light touch reading into Donald Trump's energy. You know, I was just tuning him and seeing recent images of him on the campaign. I'm not sure whether he's on the campaign trail at the moment or whether he was just given a talk somewhere, but he seemed pretty deflated on energy. You know, he's like fighting words and fighting talk. Yeah, we're going to fight this. We're going to fight this. They may be coming for me today, but for you tomorrow. But the energy with him just seemed a bit deflated. So this is going to be one of many readings, I'm sure, over the next 18 months as we lead up to the election in 18 months' time. But it's just looking at, have they finally broke him? Have they finally broken Trump? Or is this just the karma that's catching up with them? Okay, so it's the weight of the karma actually catching up with them. Yeah, that's how I would phrase it. Okay, so let's start off with Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels of the highest light. Protect us as we do this reading, and maybe be able to channel messages from the highest frequency to give us insight that us as a collective could learn and use to elevate our consciousness. Okay, so these cards, I have a bunch of cards that have just flipped over. I feel I'll take all of them. So could you guys see that? So we starting with the Hierophant. Oh my God, 3 of Swords. Look at this. Aye. Okay. There he is, refusing to give over stuff that he should have given. I'm being told immediately with this card something about leverage. Or something about leverage or being stuck. But we'll... yeah, especially with the... look at this energy. This 4 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Look at that energy there. Look at that energy there. 4 of Pentacles and a Hangman. That is stuck energy. What's coming through to me, guys, is that... I'm going to say this for now, but I think there's a double meaning here. He was given bad advice, or he was ill-advised. Someone around him, I'm being shown the word lawyers, but someone gave him ill advice here. And now he's stuck, properly stuck with the 4 of Pentacles and the Hangman. It was as if he was given the advice to either not divulge information or to misrepresent or to lie. Yep, and he was given the promise with the 10 of Cups that it would have been all right, it would have been okay. Yeah, from initial energies, that's what I'm picking up on. I'm being told with this Devil energy that there's a lot of ego here. There's a lot of ego, as if they wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare do this. Okay, that's the initial energies that I'm getting. And of course, this is the judicial system that's coming down. But I feel as I hold this card, there's deception all around. Number one, it's from his lawyers, particularly as I'm seeing 2 lawyers here. And also, it's as if some deal was meant to be struck, or the lawyers told him something in particular. But it turns out either he was double-crossed, he was lied to. But if it was a double-cross, I would see a 7 of Swords energy. But I'm hearing the word double-cross, lied to, or he was let down. People were claiming that it would have been all right. He trusted those people. So he trusted that he would have been able to hold on with that 4 of Pentacles. This is holding on to something, holding on to those documents. I'm picking up the phrase above the law, but let's But it's not so much above the law as being given bad advice. That's what I'm picking up on. It's not so much above the law, but as being given bad advice. And this is him right here. I'm picking up looking off in an opposite direction to this. He never felt, what I'm picking up, he never felt it would have come to this at all. Because he's coming through as a King of Pentacles here, looking in the opposite direction to all of this. It's as if he never imagined that this would have come up. I'm also picking up that he had so much going on. Somebody in his camp took their eye off the ball because there's just so much going on with him. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you so much for that. What else in terms of Trump's current energy? What else is there going on with him? Have they finally broke him, or has the weight of karma finally caught up with him? Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't expect this whatsoever. He really, really did not expect this, guys. He did not expect this at all. You know what message I'm getting? I'm getting either the judicial system or the government said, don't worry, this would be all right, it wouldn't get to this, or something. There is something that Donald Trump was told that he felt, if anything, it would have been a slap on the wrist, or there was just, I'm not sure it's a slap on the wrist, but he was told something that made him believe that this wouldn't have happened. So by this happening, it's a surprise. Somebody in his camp messed up. He got some wrong advice, which is the reason why he's in this position. He really didn't see this coming. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. This wanted to come out before when I was doing the introduction. It's come through again. Let's continue. Oh, no. Okay, I'm seeing the devil and this Ace of Wands. Okay, let me give this message now because you guys could decide whether you want to continue in this reading or not. But I'm picking up, this is going to be a standalone message with this devil and Ace of Wands. Hell hath no fury like Donald Trump scorned. I'm being told this message, all messages in this reading are alleged until proven fact. In fact, you know what, I'm not even going to give that message. You guys, those of you who know my readings, can know what I'm going to say. I'm not even going to give that message. Bottom of the deck, he is very much embarrassed and ashamed to be put on the back foot like this. This is where I was getting, have they finally broken him? Have they finally broken him? This is what I'm getting here. This is a man, that's why he came across feeling really deflated. Like his energy is not as up there as it generally is. This is the starting point, I feel, of the chink in his armor, and that's Mar-a-Lago. That's his whole Mar-a-Lago. Whew. But we have two aces on the board, though. This is what I'm saying. It's like he's going to be fighting this. He feels, not at the moment, but in the future, he is working on a way to use this, to get on top of it, to get above it, and to use it to his advantage and to his benefit. That's what he's going to do. Do you know what phrase is coming to me at this point in time, actually? And people are going to be, who are new to this channel, you know what, let me not even give that explanation. I'm picking up almost like he is, you know what, I'm just picking up the phrase glitch in the matrix. Like he is somebody who is operating outside of the matrix, that they're really trying to pull back in. And he has not been playing ball. They've been giving him every offer to pull Donald Trump back in. He hasn't been playing ball. And he is reaching out directly to the people. He would happily be a martyr. He is going to see how far he can go with this, of being a martyr. He was offered deals. I feel it's in the press somewhere, so let me know if this is correct. He was offered deals or offered the opportunity to settle this. He was. And he refused to take those deals. That is also the reason why it's gotten to this stage. I'm going to go back to this ace and this devil. You know when I say hell have no fury like Donald Trump scorn? He would break America if he has to. Sorry, that's the message I'm getting with this devil and ace. I'm not going to repeat that message, but that's what I'm getting loud and clear. What else? What else? With further messages, I want to go into this karma. Is this karma? If there's such a thing, is this karma? I'm being corrected when I'm being, you know, when I gave that message about Donald Trump being a glitch in the matrix, he views himself as the glitch of the matrix and people coming at him. Okay, let me clear up that message. It's how he views himself. Donald Trump may not be using the terms matrix and that sort of thing, I don't know, but that's what they're telling me in terms of how Donald Trump views himself. What they are trying to, actually, this is an interesting message has come up. I'm being told to ask, in terms of the judicial system and the government, are they purposely targeting him? As I pulled in this card, because Donald Trump is under a lot of financial pressure, it's almost as if that's the thing, he's under a lot of financial pressure. They're trying to break him. Even if, let's say, the tide of public opinion was still in support of Donald Trump, they would still go in and dig up more stuff and bring a third set of indictments. That's what I'm being shown. It's like it's trying to weaken someone's position. It's trying to push someone and see how far they can go. I'm picking up when it comes to him, there's someone who's like a dog with a bone here. But the idea is they want to put him on the back foot, Donald Trump on the back foot. They want to put him on the back foot. With his finances, they want to destabilize him. So the fact that he looks broken is they know that they're getting to him. And it's also a matter of the way they're destabilizing him as well. They're being, behind the scenes, quite ruthless. I'm being told the phrase ruthless, and I'm being told the phrase ruthless in a way where Donald Trump himself is even surprised. Hence this Tower card. Thank you, Spirit Guides. They're being ruthless and going after him in a way that Donald Trump himself is even surprised. And what I'm being told is that more than anything is what's putting him on the back foot. It's as if he hasn't seen this level of ruthlessness where they're really going hard against people around him who he knows, like people around him that you wouldn't expect for them to go against. And the people around him that they're going against those people quite heavily in quite an aggressive manner that Donald Trump himself didn't expect. Like they really mean business. It's like they've called Donald Trump's bluff, and now Donald Trump's on the back foot, as we're seeing with this Two of Pentacles here. And you know what? Okay, who is this son about? Who is this son? Who is this son about? Is it the judicial system? Who is this son? Oh no. Who's this son? Is it the judicial system, government? Who is this son? Who's this son? Is it the judicial system, government? Below the deck, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this son is the judicial system, the government. Sorry, I'm from the UK, so forgive me if I'm not using the right terms that would be used over in the US. But this sun that's shining light on someone's shame, that shining light on someone refusing to give up information with this Four of Pentacles, it is the judicial system. Like they feel, for them having the sun, they feel that they finally got him. Do you see this person naked? They finally have him on the back foot. They finally have him in a position of vulnerability. And they have been working quite hard and quite diligently with this Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles is someone bending over, working. They've been working away at this. And Yeah. I'm even being told that it's almost as if they knew how Donald Trump is going to operate when they started with this, and they played into his traits and into his characteristics with all of this. That's just a phrase I'm being told. I'm not sure what that phrase means. But Donald Trump is going to be given a choice here. This is the fold. This is the judicial system, the institution that runs things. All right, so Donald Trump is going to be given a choice. It's either you come back to the fold, you come back in line, you play ball, or that's it. And that's the offer. Remember, I talked about the offer that was made to him before. That's the offer. Okay. What else? Spirit guides, guardian angels of the highest frequency of vibration. What else do we need to know about this situation? What else do we need to know about this situation? But with this sun, they know that they finally, with the sun and that Eight of Pentacles, they've been working away at this, and they finally have something on him that sticks. I'm being told as well with Mar-a-Lago, it's like Mar-a-Lago, which we're seeing in this Four of Wands here. Like, I'm picking up a lot of pride with Donald Trump in this place, and there was a lot of shame across, regarding the raid on his Mar-a-Lago compound. And that is a place of pride. It's a sanctuary. It's a source of safety for him. There was a lot of embarrassment and shame as to how all of that went down, and the pictures that have been issued and all of that. But as we said in the beginning, he was really badly misadvised and misinformed when it came to how to navigate this. And again, I'm picking up the term with this devil energy. He may have even been stitched up. Okay, thank you very much. He may have even been stitched up in the advice. Someone was giving him advice that played into his ego, Donald Trump's ego. And, they're just like, they can't touch you, they wouldn't dare, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, yeah, they wouldn't dare. And he kept on being obstinate, or whatever that word is. You know what I mean? Not giving forward anything. And, so this is the thing. You have the Hangman, you have the Four of Pentacles. There was a stalemate. Like, the government really was, or the judicial system, whoever, they were really, going to him and saying, look, pass over the documents, do this, do that, do the other. They were giving him offers, right? They were really trying to negotiate with him, but he was just not having it. Whoever was giving him advice was being he should sue them. Donald Trump should, actually, because they were being very laissez-faire. They were feeding into his ego, so he wasn't giving over anything. It was only until it was too late and he realized, actually, they mean business, but at that point, it was too late. Somebody really stitched him up quite badly. That was a bad. It's either bad advice or a stitch up. Whatever one of the two. But if Donald Trump had been given the right advice at the time, and it's bad advice, number one, and it's also his ego. Let's call a spade a spade. It's also his ego as well that are his downfall, apparently, in this situation. But we have two aces here. We have an Ace of Wands and we have an Ace of Cups. What are these aces about, actually? What is that Ace of Wands and that Ace of Cups about when it comes to him? What are the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups about when it comes to him? There is something that's he may be on the back foot for now. He may come out of this yet. Could you give me, Spirit Guide, some more to confirm? Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, there is something. What Donald Trump is looking at is how he can come out of this saving face. That's what he's really going to be looking at now. How could he come out of this saving face? Because he has limited financial funds as well. It's like people, even in his inner circles and around him, people are deserting Donald Trump in droves. They're really deserting him. But he feels that he knows the truth, as that this is unfair. He knows where this pressure is coming from. He knows how this system works. So now he has a decision to make as to what he is going to do. Now, again, all of this is alleged until proven fact. I am doing this reading from an unbiased position. I'm over here in the UK. I'm just intuitively giving the messages. I'm not saying whether Donald Trump's approach is right or wrong or not or whatever. I'm not saying anything at those lines. Being in the Western world, and I've always said this in these readings, you know, America positions itself as the leader of the Western world. So if America doesn't get itself in order, then you have the likes of Russia and so on, and all those countries that don't uphold our Western values taken over, and I don't want that. So I am doing this reading from a position of you guys sort it out. Do you know what I mean? So however you guys sort it out, do it. That's the position that I am coming from. Okay, we don't want World War III. We don't want any of that. We just want you guys to sort it out. So before anyone wants to jump in the comments saying I'm this, I'm that, I don't take any political position. I'm based in the UK. Really don't care. Okay, final messages. Actually, let's ask a question. We didn't ask about the karma. Is this karma catching up to him? Although in a way we did. We talked about karma with this devil energy. You know, with Donald Trump's ego. Getting that bad advice and falling for it. It's his inflated ego. It's that delusion of, I wouldn't say delusion of grandeur, because he is an ex-president after all, although you're not bigger than the law, to be fair. But that's his karma in a way coming back to him. But again, he was given bad advice. Okay, final messages on this. This is not going to be the last reading, by the way. You know, as the political system heats up, we're going to be going more into this. And I've done a lot of political readings. I generally do political readings. I just haven't done them in the past months. So this is going to cause a lot of infighting. Things are going to heat up in America in terms of people's polarized position on this. And of course, we know that it's already started, where people are going to compare what he's done to Hillary Clinton, to Biden, who himself has documents as well. And the fact of him, this is, because I'm getting in the energy of a country, and we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Fool, and this is someone walking towards a cliff, or the edge of a cliff, or the precipice. And this is the thing, like, we're in a tricky position again. It's democracy, right? It's the value of democracy, and it's a threat to democracy. Seeing those boxes in a shower, unprotected, and one box spilled over with documents on the floor, whether that was staged, whether it actually happened or not, it's not a very good look. You know, it's not a very good look at all. And we have the Justice card under the deck. You know, I feel this is the time where things may have finally, with this Justice card at the bottom, things have finally caught up to him. He knows this, and he is planning his way out of it. And dare I say, he would look to tear everything down around him to get out of this, unless they are able to work out a deal in the background that suits him, where he could save face. If they can't do that, they are going to tear everything down at the detriment of the country. The thing is, this is what at the very beginning, and this is my final thoughts on this, at the very beginning, this is what got me with this reading. We should not have gotten here. We should not have gotten in this position. I'm being told lots of people have taken documents to their home like this before. I'm not sure why they do it. It's sort of like taking your work home. Why would you take your work home? I'm hearing that they want to make another charge stick. I'm picking up that the investigation is still ongoing. They want to show cause. They want to show, or they're going to boost their argument for him taking those documents to make money from it. That's the side I'm being told of the argument that they're really trying to work on at this point in time, through their investigations and so on. That's a final message that I'm being told. Well, anything else? Any further messages for guys, guardian angels? Any further messages? This would not be the last reading, as I said before. Yeah, this is a turning point for America, actually, with the star. This is a very, very grave time in American democracy. It's a change, it's an evolution, it's, yeah, being brought about by Donald Trump. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. So this is just a current energy read. You know, have they finally broken him? Or is this the weight of karma finally catching up? It's both, right? But either way, this is going to be a challenging time in America's democracy with the Five of Wands, the Fool, and the Star. Okay, guys. Oh, hang on. DeSantis? Knight of Cups? Interesting. Cliffhanger. We'll come back to that. Could he be the one to pull this situation, working with Trump, could he be the one to pull this situation from the edge? He's not at the moment, but he could be a major player here in rescuing Trump, believe it or not. He could be. He could be. And America and its democracy as well, pulling it back from the precipice or the edge that it's dancing towards. I'm going to do another reading on DeSantis after this one. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in future readings. Bye for now.